Duke Dennis is, I mean, we have a decent comp, I think. He's a pretty big dude, and he's also really good. He's a much better player than me overall. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news. Obviously, I'm back. I'm back from my one-day hiatus. Given that I took a day off, I had to at least do one day, even if it's like a short stream today, before I fly out to Chicago. So as you may or may not know, on Friday night, I ended the broadcast. Another short stream, 8-hour stream, half day. You already know what it is. This guy's basically quiet quitting. I had my personal trainer's bachelor party this weekend. I thought you took a day off for the Ludwig games. No, I took a day off for the bachelor party, and then also I couldn't do the Ludwig games today either because I'm flying out. But yeah, why not at streamer games? Because I was at a bachelor party. 47-month subscriber. I was at a bachelor party yesterday, and today I'm flying out to Chicago. Were you not invited to the Faze Diddy party yesterday, bro? I wasn't here. You think I wouldn't have gone? You think I would? I would have absolutely been invited to the Faze party. I'm a Faze clan for life. What the do you mean? Like, don't even test my loyalty. I Faze the up. Quick Jason clip.
Motherfucker, I don't know, bro. I'm just going with the flow.
As you should be.
Yes, sir.
You got your stream going on.
Hasan? I'm tripping.
I'm not Hasan.
No, not Hasan. I said Hasan. You look like Hasan. Kind of a little. Nah.
Bro, that's crazy. Nah.
Kind of a little. Nah.
That's crazy. Hey, I've been trying to send you a video of Duke responding to you about a 1v1, but it said a link can't get me banned. You can't send me a link because you're not subscribed. Only subscribers are allowed to send links. But here, I see your link right now. What is this? Seriously. Duke jokes all the time, Hasan? No, I meant like I'm sure Duke plays around. I meant like he doesn't f around with like playing basketball and just like winning. That's what I meant.
It's actually the opposite. I actually just don't take basketball serious at all. So like playing 1v1s is dead ass boring as. That's why I don't play one-on-ones. Like I could.
His entire audience saying cap or Hasan cringe, we good, El Hasan.
Play everybody in the YouTube.
Hasan is such a loser. I don't f with Hasan at all. Everyone want to talk about AMP for clout. Yeah, that's true. When I'm done talking about the Democratic Party or Kamala Harris or Donald Trump, I'm like, let me secure a little bit of clout off of clout off of talking about AMP.
One-on-one by now.
Chat Mavic is AMP and REC with you?
Compared to like 5v5s and shit, they're like.
But you don't like losing. I was right though. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't like losing, which is fine. I don't either.
It's not boring. It's cap. 1v1s is boring as basketball. Hot take. If you not a hooper, basketball get boring after like 2 or 3 games. If you not a real hooper, basketball get boring. After 2.5 games, you might want to start. Somebody after 2.5 games, somebody need to start arguing.
He's right when he says like one-on-ones are not. I mean, if he's saying one-on-ones are not indicative of like real basketball prowess or like how valuable you can be in a real game of basketball, he's absolutely correct. 100%. He's literally completely correct. One-on-ones don't show anything other than whether or not you are good at a one-on-one game. It's a team game. Someone who is going to be much smaller than me, like someone who I could maybe get lucky and beat in a 1v1 because of my size difference, will be an infinitely better player, an infinitely more productive player, an infinitely more valuable player in a 5-on-5 game. It's a team game. And if I played like a guard, right? Obviously, we're not talking about like D1 players or we're not talking about NBA players because then they clear everybody. Obviously, that's not even a question because they're like literally better at your best position. But if we're talking about like 2 amateurs playing, okay, and I play against a guard, if they're not actually great at shooting, I can put distance between us and then I can guard down the paint Like I can lock down the paint, and as long as they can't shoot decently well, decently consistently, I can win that game and back them down every time. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean I'm a better player than them at all. However, Duke Dennis is I mean, we have a decent comp, I think. He's a pretty big dude, and he's also really good. He's a much better player than me overall, and he's much more valuable in a 5-on-5 game overall. I would still want to do it regardless, but you know.
Somebody need to start arguing ASAP. Somebody need to start damn near fighting, and somebody need to start calling bullshit calls, or else I'm done. I'm done. Somebody need to start arguing.
It's not glazing. What are you talking about? I want to slap the shit out of Hasan. What the? Why is there so much unnecessary animosity at Duke Dennis's chat?
Bro, y'all need to start fouling this shit, bro. Let's.
Do you think you could be the worst player in the NBA in one-on-one? No, no. The worst player in the NBA is still infinitely better than anything you've ever comprehended. Like people that can't make it to the NBA that play in the G League, okay? People that are not even in the first 15, like people that are on the training squad are still insanely good, like so much better than anyone you've ever played against. We are talking about the NBA, man. We're talking about an entire league of the greatest athletes, the greatest basketball players on the planet at this very moment. Okay. Like it's not even a question. Like that is so silly. That's why I always say, bro, like the average D1 player, NCAA D1 player, a walk on to an average D1 team will cook like 98% of players that haven't gotten to that point in organized basketball careers. Okay.
Let's hype this up. Let's boost this energy up a little bit. But that's just me though, because I lose interest in.
You can tell some chatters have played sports before. Yeah, it's just like it is not even a question. D1 has some shitters, bro. I used to play with those guys. Nah. What about Bronny? Great example. Bronny would eviscerate every single chatter. Like people talk shit. And by that, I mean like Bronny in comparison to like other players of his same caliber, obviously might have a hard time being competitive. He's early on, obviously, in his career, but like he would destroy most people, okay? Most amateur players, like every single amateur player, as a matter of fact. It's crazy. It goes back to the White Mamba take where Brian Scalabrine said, I'm closer to LeBron than you are to me. And he is right, okay? The skill gap between Brian Scalabrine and LeBron is smaller than the skill gap between the average person and Brian Scalabrine. Is true. I don't think people understand. Like, this isn't glaze. I just simply don't think people have the capacity to understand like how massive of a difference there is.
Shit, super fast. So like, let's spice it up a little bit. One of y'all start fouling. Let's start talking shit a little bit. Let's start talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's start talking shit a little bit. You ass and trash is like you suck. Let's start doing something because I'm finna lose.
Basketball isn't just about throwing a ball in a hoop. There's fundamentals, footwork, etc. Every player in chat will get rolled. Yeah, pro athletes are just so insane. Like they're so good. What is the highest level of player you think you could keep up with? I mean, I've played with like. Keep up with is it doesn't mean I'm gonna win, but like I've guarded players that have played in like European leagues. I've guarded players that are D1 players, but like they still cook me. You know what I mean? It's not like I can somewhat keep up with some NCAA players, like former NCAA players, not current, but no matter what, they will still destroy me. Maybe like high school players potentially. Even then, I play with some high school players as well, and they also like I play with some D1 prospects that are currently in high school, and they are insane, okay? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, these guys are, first of all, their shot form is already, like, perfect. The professor is not a pro, not NBA, and he cooks motherfuckers all the time, lol. Bro, you are literally talking about one guy who is a incredibly famous and one, like, he is basically, you're describing a dude who is basically not a professional basketball player, but like it's not a comparison, dude. The professor is like, he's basically a pro. The point is this, okay? The point is this, and you have to understand this. The point is this. I'm 6'4", 230 pounds. Okay. I play like a center when I'm playing. Like when push comes to shove, I play a center position in most average pickup basketball games. I'm bigger than most people that I'm playing against in the real world. Okay. I would be, you know, a number 2 or a number 3 in a normal, like my size. I'd have to be much slimmer. I would have to be like a shooting guard in the NBA, and I cannot shoot like that, and I cannot dribble like that. It's not even a thing. You know what I mean? Like 6'4", Steph Curry is like 6'3". Do you understand? And he is an alien. Like he is not from this planet. These people are so insanely fast. They are my height, and they have unimaginable ball handling. Like, yeah, according to the French, he's El Diablo.